Hey guys, let's talk crypto, right? So, not just here on YouTube, but it's constantly seeing everyone talk about it's the bear market, everything's going to zero, crypto's a scam. Common comment that I see not just on my videos, but so many others is things like, I'm just ready to get my money back and get out and leave crypto forever. And then we wonder why everyone loses money in crypto. And not necessarily, not really to brag or to tell you guys that, hey, look what I'm doing different, but all seriously, look at what a lot of us are doing different. I opened two new positions, right? I wasn't expecting to, I wasn't planning to, but I see what I thought of as opportunity, and I'm sure as hell going to take it. So in this video, I want to go over briefly the two new plays I did. Both of them, one I guarantee you've heard of. I just thought it was a great opportunity for a short, quick little gain. And the other one you might have heard before, depending on how degenerate you get and if you're into gaming crypto or anything or not. But so today I'm going to go talk about those two plays and why it's still a great time to get into freaking crypto. I am doing it because I'm that fucking confident about it. But first, if you guys are new here or if you're not, you don't really know what we do on this channel. Typically, I like to just discuss and explain anything from the basics of crypto investing of various types, update on individual cryptos of interest, whether the ones that I own or one that you guys, my subscribers and listeners, comment about or talk about and request, anything that is just kind of big in the market and worth discussing. And I try to keep us all up to date on crypto in general and do a weekly news thing. But this is all just so we can get information and make better decisions. Most of us are going to lose in crypto. My goal is for sure for me to win, and I would love every one of you guys to do the same thing. And we can all do it in different ways. But I'm going to sit here and talk about what I know and what I believe and why I got into these two plays. Let's go on to it. So you guys think, should I go on about the risky play or the super safe one? I'll pretend I just heard all of you guys answer. Let's actually do the safe one first. Let's do the boring one. Okay. So thank God for media and crypto scams. And yes, I 100% mean it. There's a crypto that a lot of us missed out on because we thought that it just went up too high or it's never going to come down, and we missed the boat on it. And though sure is not going to 20 or 30x right now, Solana dropped significantly in the last week, drastically in the last month. And if you are in the thought or belief that, oh, Solana is going to go to zero, because people say that about every major crypto that is the blockchain for almost every other crypto, just go to a different channel. All right, just get out of here. I didn't own any Solana. I jumped into it just last night. I had a buy limit set. I didn't know I got this until I had the email that told me, but I had a random buy limit set there for, it was $164. I wasn't sure it was ever going to go. We'll pull up the chart in a moment to show, but first, why? I put this in a couple of weeks ago. It might have been less than a month ago, but it was, one of the drops I saw, maybe it was with DeepSync when China went ahead and just rocked the whole AI and stock world. But there's a couple of buy orders I put in at what I thought were really low prices, a little bit below current line of resistances for a certain crypto, and Solana hit. So I was pretty thrilled by this. My goal. So by the way, I fully believe you guys should have macro goals and micro goals. What I mean by this is I've got my major goals for crypto. What am I going to get come hell or high water in this bull run? And then I've got little micro goals. Like maybe I'll do this one as a trade, or short term, I want this, or I'm just going to put some money into this crypto because I think it's going to hold. And then when something better comes in, I'll go ahead and move it off. There's plenty of different reasons, rhymes, and everything to do this stuff. But for me, Solana's a short-term play. All right. One, Solana's going to do great this bull run. I really think it's going to get up into the $600-700 marker. It could hit 1,000, like a lot of people are saying. I'm not going to hold it that long. I'm actually not even going to hold it really past 300. So the few Solana I bought, it is incredibly safe. I did not put it into my video of top 5 safest crypto because of the other part of that title. It said that's not in the top 5 of crypto market cap, because Solana right now is technically number 6, but if you take out Tether, it's number 5. So if Solana's marked here right at number 6, again, we can take out Tether, just the US digital dollar. which is under $1. That's interesting. So Solana again, 80. Look at that number, right? Let's come in. Let's take a little deeper dive into Solana quick. So I am assuming that pretty much all of you guys know what Solana is and does. If you're not, we'll give you the short, and it's one of the main blockchains. If you go around chasing all the degenerate meme coins, all the meme hunters go for Solana coins. Okay, Solana's not going anywhere. We have too many gamblers in this space for Solana to go anywhere. Let alone it's got large ones like Render and all these other that are running on this blockchain. But Solana is currently at an 80 billion market cap. And realize if we're looking at the day looks pretty good for a dipping. But look at where it's been. So even with in the last week, it's had a 15% drop. It's still $80 billion. So again, this is not going to 10x or 20x, but this is save money in my mind. It might go down a little bit more. I saw it hit at 162. I'm personally expecting to go up really in the next week or two when everyone gets over the fact that they overreacted to what caused us in the first place, which it was straight up the Libra rug pull. I believe it was the president of Argentina and several other people that were involved in this multi-month-long build-up to rug pull Libra. And short of it, what did it have to do with Solana? It was on Solana. And this is all it takes for a white swan or black swan event to happen and just totally fuck with people's minds and emotions. Is that Libra rug pull happened on Solana ecosystem, totally different coin, but it was on Solana. It's crap. Everyone decreased it, along with all the macro news that's going on in the world of economics and just a bunch of uncertainty of really not sure, hello pickles, of where crypto's going right now. And you guys are looking down the bottom corner. I can't see the computer anymore. The Fighting Crypto Kitty decided to hop in and join us. But regardless, where the heck was I? So yeah, Solana, it was an emotional crash. It's going to come back up. Full transparency, I'm going to already have the sell limits in my mind. I didn't put them yet. I usually do. But I'm going to kind of play with this. I only have a few. I didn't put a lot into Solana. I'm looking at it drop so quickly. Not only did it drop 15% in a week, but if we go to the monthly report, we're looking at almost 40%, 38.5%. Right? And again, you're going to look at this in two ways. You can look at this in the very biasly phrased wrong way of, oh my God, look how red this is. Solana's a crap coin. It's not good. Which, if you do that, you now just admitted that you think the whole point of crypto and what makes crypto good is the direction of the price. And we are not the same people. I hope this is Solana was a great token at $268. It is a marvelous token, still a great token, right? At $165. What makes it better? Because it's cheaper. There is that little discount tag onto it saying, buy me. And I'm fully expecting that once the fear of Solana, because that will happen, the fear of Solana will go away way before the fear of crypto in general goes away. And I'm probably going to be selling them. We're looking at between 220 and 270. Get right back to where it was. And I'm just going to use those profits that I made. Yes, they're short-term capital gains, whatever. If I'm taxed, it means I made money. And I'm going to roll that into another coin. So this is how you compound your gains and you make what could be a 3 or a 5x into a 10 or a 20x. Get a coin at a low price. You buy it. It goes up a couple of x. Let's say 2x in this case. I'm probably going to land it around 2x because that's all I want. I'm not holding on to it for that long. And then I'll go ahead and I do the thing where I'll pull out how much roughly it should be for taxes, hide that away, whatever. It's my way of keeping track of things. Do as you will, no financial advice. And then the rest of the profits are just going to go into another coin. Maybe it'll be Render if it's still down low because that thing is looking juicy under $4. Or maybe ASM is still holding strong, my AI play, and I just roll it into there. I'm going to do something with it, and it's going to be buying more crypto. But this is what I want to see at this point in the bull run. I want to see charts. No pickles. I want to see charts that are coming down on popular coins. And the way the bull run works is it's Bitcoin, large caps, and everything else. Solana is a freaking large cap. It's going to be fine. I was excited to see this drop down to 165. I have another buy in order around 145. I don't think it's going to get there. But if it does, and it does into my sleep again, I'll gladly go ahead and few a few more dollars into it. All right, now if you guys were actually at all interested in these two new crypto, this is the one that I'm sure you were interested in, Illuvium. I've been looking into this one for a little while. I've talked about it once or twice before. I owned it back last year. I use it as a trading coin. It is amazing for volatility. And when I'm looking at a trading coin, that's what I'm looking for. So again, I'm not big into trading. I call myself a buy and hold investor. Because that's in general what I do. I'll find utility coins that I like. I'll buy them. I'll DCA, keep bringing it down, or DCA to bring it within a certain range just so I can collect more, have a price prediction in mind because I researched the living hell out of it, and then I sell it for somewhere between 3 and 15x and lather, rinse, repeat. But that buy and hold can be usually at least a year is my ideal because of capital gains, but I don't have to wait that long. When I've had crypto, if it jumps up by a 5 to 8x, I will instantly sell some of it, collect profits, because when it goes up that high, as you probably notice, there's always a retrace. So I take my profits, or at least the goal is before the retrace happens, and I can always rebuy the same crypto cheaper or move into a new position or DCA into another position and just make the whole gears turn in a wonderful little circle like this for financial freedom. But Illuvium's a little different. I use this one as a trading coin, or I have in the past. Real short, the price of this coin has gone all over the freaking map. This is risky. Straight up, this is a risky play. When I was just talking about Solana, there's no way it'll go to zero, and I mean that very literally. If it goes to zero, we probably had this bull run. We had an apocalyptic event. I can't tell the future more than a couple of years, but Illuvium's a little different. So I don't think it's going to go to zero. I don't know where it's going to go. But when I say I used it as a trading coin before, the volatility is part of the reason that I like it for this purpose. Let me bring up the chart so I can explain a little bit more. I'm looking here in the background. I realized, let me briefly tell you what Illuvium is, because unlike Solana, this one you're less likely to be familiar with. It's a game. Right, straight up, it is not a gaming platform. It is not a lender for the games. It's not a staking mechanism. This is a game. Actually, it's 3 of them. And this has been around for a little while. It's done pretty well. It's a great last bull run, which that's a big deal to me. It survived the bear market. And it's got 3 different games to it. Straight up, they're called Illuvium. They make it pretty easy for us, right? Overworld, Arena, and Zero. Think about them as, if you ever want to play them, they're actually pretty good games. At least I've enjoyed them to the extent that I've played them. Illuvium Zero is kind of like a Sim City type of build things up approach. Arena, think of Magic the Gathering kind of style. And then Overworld is more of a third person fantasy futuristic Pokemon type experience. I greatly simplified it, but that's kind of what they are. And they are all, you can stake Illuvium, you can play to win, play to earn Illuvium. There's very few out there. There is a total coin supply of 9.6 million. Just to get an idea, Bitcoin is 21 million. Quant, which is considered rare, and everyone brags about how it's more rare than Bitcoin at about 14.88 million. And so the low market cap is really what makes this thing so freaking volatile, let alone it's in gaming, which is, I'm almost surprised it hasn't been a boost of a narrative yet. I'm not big into crypto gaming. It is not where I put it's not really what I fancy. But I saw a big opportunity here with Illuvium. So reasons why I like it, other than I'll tell you, hey, look at the chart, it's 20 bucks. Okay, 18. It's gone down a little bit since I bought it. But if we look here on the day, nothing overly exciting. We'll see market cap. Again, it's a small market cap, 100 million, and it's got a very small circulating supply. This says a little bit differently from their website and a couple other places. Hey, what do you know? It even says up here, due to the reward mechanism, differences, might be different. There's not much out there. So between a low market cap and a low circulating supply, when people buy, it doesn't take nearly as much to buy to make a change in the price versus something that is like Bitcoin, where to make it move, 1%, there has to be how many billions bought and sold. It can happen with a couple of like tens of thousands, not even, and it can make a little bit of a blip and move. when I saw it drop all the way down to $20, I wanted to jump in. And let me show you why. Again, performance does not mean where it's going to go. But we look back in the week, I was going to say it should be relatively similar. Okay, that looks like more than it is on a week chart. It's 21 and a half, roughly down to 18. Let's go back to a month. Now we're getting a little bit more exciting. Again, when I'm looking for a crypto that I like, this is a chart I want to see to buy it. If I'm holding on to it for a year and I thought it was going to sell soon, this is no, what I want to see. That's not the case here. Let's just keep on punching back. And now here's where it gets a little bit more of a wow factor. If you see where this is, we're talking 140 within a year. I was trading this a little bit. I think it had been around this area. I was going between 85-ish and 110. I did that several times. It was great because I just saw a pattern. It was happening less than weekly. It was like roughly every 3 to 5 days it did that. It was wonderful. And then, in short, Illuvium just failed to hit expectations of the population. Even with a small coin supply, the updates and releases to these games and having the official game out with everything working properly just didn't come out as soon as they thought it would, which just happens all the freaking times with games and movies, just in general. But it made price action differences, and it plummeted in a short period of time. And let alone gaming in general as a narrative hasn't really gone up. Gaming has been struggling the entire time. This is my only gaming play. Just added it. I'm not looking for this to get up too much past 140. But realize, again, I'm not saying it's going to go back to $140. But if it does, it was there just less than a year ago, 10 months ago. And that's a 7x. Let alone if you guys want to get stupid excited, look at the past where it got into last bull run. Full disclosure, I don't think it's going to get up this far. I will be fully out before it does. We had an all-time high of $1,850, guys. And even if it only gets here to the 530 marker where it was at the end of last bull run, again, not official price prediction. That's on the upper end of where I thought it was going to get previously, so I have no reason to change my mind on, I was going to say 3 to 500. But imagine if it got up just 500. Look at the multiples right now, guys. Right? Again, I don't want to flash dollar signs at you, but do realize this is more of a risk. It's more of a gamble. It is very volatile. And it's things that I like in a trading coin. I'm down if I get in and out of this a couple of times again, but I just haven't seen it go down this low. And I'm thrilled by it, to be honest. So there you go. There's my 2 coins. One super safe and one relatively risky, at least for a utility coin. And I got different plans for both. Actually, I guess I got almost the same plan for both. Neither one I plan on holding on for long. I think I'm going to hold on to Illuvium longer because I think Solana's going to go right back up. The large market cap coins that kind of run the rest of crypto tend to do that. But let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys are having fun with all the crypto volatility. It is incredibly exciting, but excitement comes off in one of 2 ways, depending on how you look at it. Either a smile on your face like I do, scrambling for how can I put a little bit more money in the market, or effing panicking. And in reality, panicking never does us any good. But hopefully everyone's doing well with crypto. By doing well, I mean mostly up here. I hope the portfolios are green. A lot of us, it's not. But we'll see where everything goes in the future. I'm excited for it. Pack your bags, get ready. Altcoin season's coming. Talk to you guys very soon.